Yes. I'm here. I'm leaving music running. Get all that. We ain't gonna just talk in silence. I'm done talking in silence. Make little changes here and there. I like this song anyway, Flash Man. Anyway, what's good, y'all? It's Lynx here. We are going to watch a documentary. I told you guys I'm going to put on a documentary for you guys. It's like less than 20 minutes. It's about a game I do plan on playing in the future. I don't know when, But I will tell you, there's going to be some changes coming. Okay. But I don't want this song though. I can do it over this. Excuse me. I finally got the sandalwood jasmine scent going. My whole spot just, it's so good. Anyway, so there's going to be some changes, right? For the second time, I'm pushing back the PS5 purchase. I'm still going to try to get it by the end of the year. The only reason I'm pushing it back is because there is going to be there's rumor. I'm pushing it back because of a rumor. Yes, I don't know if it's true or not, but there is a rumor that the PS5 is going to be coming out at the end of the year, right? It seems pretty, if this is true, this seems pretty pointless to purchase a PS4, albeit the dope ass Spider-Man one, but it seemed pretty pointless to buy that and then the PS4 Pro comes out that's much better. That's like when I bought the Switch and then they made the bigger Switch with the Ethernet port. I want that, but I already have a Switch, so it's kind of pointless. So I just chose not to buy it. Also, hold on, somebody left a like. Somebody left a like. Who was that? Muhammad Nazar. I think I'm pronouncing your name right. If not, I'm sorry. From Threads. Thank you. Thank you. Look at me getting love from Threads. Owl Streaming. Thank you very much. From X. Forgot we don't call it Twitter no more. It's called X. By the way, Twitter changed their API, so I can't like directly. I have to put it in my Stream Deck now for me to send like whatever stuff I want to directly to Twitch, because they changed their algorithm around. Also, Felicia, thank you for the retweet. Much appreciated. Shadi, thank you for the like and retweet. Thank you very much. So much love tonight. Look at all the follows I got. Got like 12 new followers tonight. Thank you, Mara. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Joshua Huckstep. Am I butchering? I'm sorry if I'm butchering your last name. And Joshua Aubrey Harris. Thank you, Steven. Thank you all of you guys. Sheesh. So much love tonight. Oh man. And if you would like to be like these sexy pouncers, please follow me on, I might as well get this out the way now. Please follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram at It's Really Lynx, all in words, just like it says at the top. Follow me on Facebook.com/It's Really Lynx TV, Streamlabs.com/It's Really Lynx for the donations, as well as Cash App. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Threads, I'm on YouTube, especially the YouTube. I'm trying to get a custom URL. I gotta get it with you guys' help, so please like, follow, share, subscribe, retweet, donate, all that good stuff. Still got Kick. I'm not currently using Kick because Kick is acting weird, but still go over there and follow me anyway. Kick.com/It's Really Lynx. I'm going to be over there very soon. As soon as I get the kinks out the way. All right, so back to the PS5. So I'm pushing the PS5 back because they got a PS5 Pro allegedly coming out at the end of the year. I want to hold out and buy that instead. I might as well buy the bigger, beefier hardware versus the one that I got currently, and I could just always go back and buy the Spider-Man skin later and just the cover or whatever they call it and just put it over the PlayStation Pro. Right? Oh, Megan, thank you. Killer Megan, thank you very much for the like. Much appreciated. So we're going to do that for the PS5. Okay? So that'll cover that. So because of that, that leaves 2 openings now. I was going to play Final Fantasy 16 and I was going to play Spider-Man 2. I'm no longer doing either of those because I don't have it, right? When I get my PS5, I'm getting both of those games and I'll play them then. But in the meantime, I got an opening for both of those games. Now, October for the most part is still filled up because I plan on playing the Telltale Walking Dead games. That'll cover me the majority of the month. So I'm not worried about that with Spider-Man. Until then, we got Mass Effect and then we got a gap after Mass Effect. I don't know what we're going to do with that gap. So we're going to have to figure it out. I was still going to play True Crime Streets of LA. So it might be that, most likely. But if not, we'll do something else in between, maybe a shorter game. I don't know. Depends on how much time we got between this game and October Walking Dead. So that's just a quick heads up there. The other one is my hard drive came in for my PS4. So after this stream, I will be opening the back of the PS4. I got a PS4 Pro, so thankfully I don't have to like flip it up. Well, I do gotta flip it upside down, but it's only just to take out one screw. I don't have to like completely disassemble the PS4 just to take out the hard drive. I can just open up one slit, pop it out, pop the new one back in, and then like update the firmware. There I go, right? It's just a matter, the only downside is all my save data will be gone for the games I have, but I'll be able to play all the games over again. Like they're all still locked into my PlayStation Plus account. So all my purchase games, all the PlayStation Plus games will still be there. It's just a matter of downloading them all back. So, but we'll cross that. I'll do that after this stream. So that's nothing. Hopefully everything's a success. What else? But we're gonna watch this documentary, this gaming documentary. I hope you all enjoy it. I really like the guy's documentary voice. I like the documentary voice. It's like I don't want to say first for you. What's the Unsolved Mysteries? That guy, he had the demonic voice. If you or someone else you know about this crime, dial 666-6666 and we will stop this villainy right now. Like whatever that voice, I can't do it, but you get what I'm trying to say. He got that voice and it's made for documentaries and I want to hear it. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to do Mass Effect. We're going to get into Mass Effect immediately after that. We're going to handle a lot of the side quests. We've done one big side quest with the Keepers. We're done that. But we're going to do some more. Okay. Now without further ado, oh, let me pull it up. Here we go. Wait, stop. Okay. It's by the YouTube channel is Gamers, but it's GVMERS. So if you guys want to watch a bunch more stuff off stream from them, I highly recommend them. Go check them out. I'm going to be playing some more of their stuff in the near future, but here's just a sample. Well, I gotta stop this, of course. All right. Well, this is GTA 5. There's some more GTA.
In many respects, the open world genre that Rockstar Games
I gotta play Grand Theft Auto on stream one day. It's been a long time since I played Grand Theft Auto.
This much especially holds true since bans and the ceaseless discourse surrounding violent video games continue to plague Grand Theft Auto. Red Dead Redemption is no stranger to similar criticism. And it doesn't help that players of these franchises typically
I have yet to play Grand Theft Auto 4. That might be the one I'll play when I get back into it.
Another, often find themselves partaking in deplorable acts. But Bully once saw the company exercise its free-roaming expertise beyond the realm of criminality to craft a different kind of sandbox.
This is a game I'm definitely going to play in the future.
Violence did not
Bully.
Center stage. Bully still received far more.
Rockstar's red-headed stepchild. All right, let me shut up. He's talking.
The name alone ruffled the feathers of various organizations, politicians, and anti-bullying activists around the globe.
That guy.
Before the public had even seen the game in action, a series of relatively tame screenshots caused a stir, culminating in Bully being dubbed a Columbine simulator.
I remember that term.
This particular Rockstar project remains secure in its status as a fan favorite. It's rather unique, too. In between schoolyard-level mayhem, classes, and the occasional clever prank, players adopt the role of hero, standing up to bullies, though never actually playing the part. As such, Bully is more than a misunderstood.
And I got this game too. It's just a matter of me playing it.
Bully's existence was bombarded with the most undeserving negativity. This is the history of Bully.
Because you know what happens to liars?
No, I'm not lying.
We keep them in the
Hey,
box.
thank you, Rachel. What the hell happened? Thank you, Rachel, for the like. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Oh, one other sidebar real fast. I forgot to say this for my other thing for Monolith. All right. So I do want to get better at branding myself, just being fully transparent with you guys. Right. And one thing about branding is that you do have to look the part. Unfortunately, like, especially in like the entertainment field, it's all about vanity and all the other stuff. So with that being said, I do plan on making changes to my appearance. you guys will see in the coming weeks. It won't be anything super drastic. It's not like I'm going bald or anything like that. Definitely keeping the hair. But I will be making changes. Like, definitely, like, physically, like, because I've been going to the gym more and stuff like that. But just a heads up, so if you start seeing it, it's like, you know why. It's for branding purposes and, like, trying to get myself out there, be more presentable, stuff like that. So, just as a heads up. I forgot to say that. It was supposed to be a throwaway thing, but I forgot to say it, so it's right here. Anyway.
Rockstar Vancouver, the studio responsible for Bully's creation, initially emerged in the industry as Barking Dog Studios in 1998. A small group of former Radical Entertainment developers founded the company, producing only a handful of titles under its original name, including the tactical first-person shooter Global Operations and real-time strategy title Treasure Planet Battle at Procyon.
I never played either of those.
Company Take-Two Interactive acquired the Vancouver-based crew of roughly 50 developers in the summer of 2002. The purchase positioned Barking Dog under Rockstar's label as Rockstar Vancouver, consequently resulting in Rockstar Canada's adoption of its widely known Toronto moniker to avoid confusion. Though Bully was the first Rockstar Vancouver game to hit store shelves, an entry in the Spec Ops franchise likely counted as its inaugural project under the Take-Two banner. Production on the mysterious Spec Ops installment reportedly began in 2003, before it unceremoniously landed on the cutting room floor in 2005. Bully's early days were in play around the same time as the Spec Ops production. As a group with no background in developing the kind of titles in Rockstar's wheelhouse, Rockstar Vancouver recruited Mike Scupa, a former Radical Entertainment designer and friend to several team members. With the likes of Jackie Chan Stuntmaster,
I got that game too. I got that game too.
Proved an integral addition to a studio that needed someone skilled in crafting action-centric experiences for consoles. In Patrick Hickey Jr.'s The Minds Behind the Games, Scupa noted that development on Bully was an intense ordeal from the start. On his first day at the office, for example, key staff were absorbed by another team to assist with a game that was further along in terms of progress. Staff turnover continued to disrupt development in a manner Scupa was unfamiliar with, forcing colleagues to bond quickly as new members were shuffled in and out at an unusually high rate. Rockstar Vancouver's troubles veered far beyond that which it had to endure early on. Creatively, Bully represented a phenomenal time in his career, Scupa said in Eurogamer's 2019 retrospective. On the other hand, the designer and some of his co-workers often found themselves burnt out from routinely working 80-hour weeks. And because Rockstar Games had such high ambitions, the Vancouver group felt as though they were constantly being pushed to raise the bar. Contention primarily arose whenever expectation from Rockstar's headquarters in New York failed to correlate with production deadlines. Furthermore, Scupa claimed the desires of higher-ups were occasionally incongruent with the type of experience Rockstar Vancouver wanted to create. The love-hate relationship between the two divisions grew more strained as time wore on, especially during instances in which the Vancouver office rarely heard from supervisors in New York. Whenever Rockstar HQ did reach out, the Bully developers were typically advised to shift the course of development, leading to what Scupa referred to as an extreme amount of overtime. While various staffers happily worked longer than the norm, many others resented having to do the same. Issues of this nature weighed heavily on the crew, who at times feared Bully would be canceled. There were even instances wherein Scupa considered leaving altogether, yet endured because he believed they were laying the foundation of a genuinely special piece of entertainment. It wasn't until marketing for Bully got underway that tensions between the two studios finally dissipated, allowing developers to become more confident in their
I feel like I could do that lock-picking thing much faster than that guy.
Shipped the free-roaming adventure the small team had its heart set on releasing into the wild.
Just get me a part for my radio and I'll show you what the Army taught me.
What, like how to get shot by your own side?
Exactly.
Regardless of what onlookers may have assumed at the time, Bully wasn't designed as a response to widespread criticism that Grand Theft Auto corrupted young, impressionable minds. Rather, it originated as a passion project for developers who wanted to explore the social nuances of high school, similar to the way these elements are portrayed in John Hughes's teen films, such as 16 Candles and Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Thematically, however, the version of Bully that launched in October of 2006 was not in the Vancouver studio's early plans. In fact, because of the sensitive subject matter, the crew had a difficult time agreeing on a core design. For the first half of development, Bully featured a more cartoony-looking attitude, accentuated by a darker dog-eat-dog tone. Even the design of protagonist Jimmy Hopkins changed wildly over time, as he closely resembled antagonist Gary Smith in a previous incarnation. Scupa also cited the varying high school experiences of staff members as cause for the tone and design disagreements. Yet their diverse backgrounds eventually grew to inform much of what made Bully so memorable. Talks about high school memories began with Scupa and designer Tony Lavery. Their reflections on days gone by inspired the game's tonal shift, which then culminated in an uplifting theme that centered on the human spirit and overcoming the odds. Other staffers shared personal stories as well, fueling quite a few of Bully's strongest gameplay and mission ideas. Common childhood events like paper routes and running from authority figures and peers proved essential to recapturing the wonderment of youth. Each true-to-life moment, every precious memory, both positive and negative, demanded attention to a degree. In addition to boxing, lockpicking, and kart racing minigames, a small team devoted a considerable amount of time and effort into developing arcade games. Replete with levels, music, and noteworthy details, the arcade games were built with quality in mind. No one wanted side activities to feel cheap. Rockstar producer Geronimo Barrera divulged...
That's crazy. They put that much detail and care into the game.
Several arcade ideas failed to make the final cut, either for gameplay-related reasons or because the studio simply ran out of time. Barrera noted that an arcade title based on Bully's Grottos and Gremlins role-playing game counts as an example of something cut as the clock wound down. When all was said and done, every detail coalesced to form a fully realized open world configured around a day in the life of teenagers. However, success in this regard rid neither Rockstar nor its Vancouver label of drama. Little did they know there was still the matter of surviving press, politicians, and activists that would...
They're being very careful with the footage they show, because they don't want to spoil too much.
Debut adventure.
Well, Jimmy, word on the street is you're something of a pugilist.
No, sir, I never pugilized in my life.
Really? And that you've been saying some entertaining things about me and some barnyard animals.
No, I never said that.
Well, I listen to things, Hopkins. You try and stay out of trouble. Now go see the cook down in the...
Take-Two Interactive announced Bully in May 2005, touting it as Rockstar Vancouver's brutally funny debut title. Originally meant to launch that October on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox, the new IP boasted an unorthodox premise for an open-world game. Players would assume the role of 15-year-old Jimmy Hopkins, a troublesome Bulworth Academy student who stood up to bullies, enjoyed a good prank, and got picked on by teachers, all while navigating social dynamics at reform school. The plot synopsis itself didn't raise too many eyebrows, but the release of screenshots during E3 inadvertently kicked the hornet's nest. Reportedly, a screenshot of Jimmy kicking another student in the backside unsettled several activists. In 2005, anti-bullying campaigns were calling for an outright ban on Bully's release. Liz Cornell, then a spokesperson for bullying online, told BBC News Bully bore an unsuitable theme that was an insult to victims. Other activists shared similar concerns with a youth group known as the Peaceaholics, holding a protest outside of Rockstar's...
Peaceaholics?
Most notably, the protesters demanded the title's cancellation. Additional requests were for Rockstar to start exclusively selling its mature games in adults-only video stores. A studio representative responded to the backlash by asking that Bully be judged, like any other fictional piece of media. Furthermore, the team wanted to discuss the game's content with anti-bullying organizations once production...
I mean, if you really think about it, too, this you see, I haven't paused it much. This game was ultimately super harmless. I think it ended up with, like, I think he's going to explain why, but I think it ended up with a T for teen rating, if I'm not mistaken. Because it really wasn't, like, nowhere as violent as Grand Theft Auto. And even before, during, and since this time, we've had way more graphic games, right? There was the other game up by Rockstar called Manhunt. There was God of War. There was, what was the other game? Mortal Kombat, like with the fatality stuff. There are way more games that are way more violent, way more graphic, way more gratuitous. But for some reason, they singled out this game. I guess because the setting is a school. So,
wrapped up, even inviting bullying online members to see the project in action for themselves. But this display of goodwill on Rockstar's part did little to stem the tide of controversy. Unsurprisingly, now disbarred Florida attorney, anti-violent video game activist Jack Thompson hijacked the conversation before long. Months after E3 2005, Thompson appeared in a CNN segment on Lou Dobbs Tonight, condemning Bully as a game starring a victim who becomes the victimizer. He then went on to groundlessly compare the player character to the Columbine shooters.
Oh, come
Later in
on.
the segment, CNN correspondent Lisa Sylvester...
This is not the first time he did that either. Like, he blamed Doom for... he blamed the video game Doom. Was it Doom or Unreal Tournament? I think it was Doom. He blamed one of them for the Columbine shooting and all that stuff because the two dudes who did the Columbine shooting, like when they went and looked at their bedroom and the games they had and stuff like that, they seen that Doom was one of the games they played. So they used that as a motivator to be like, this is what fueled their rage to shoot up. And there's no evidence of that to this day. I mean, there's evidence that they played the game, but there's no evidence of a one-to-one correlation.
Sylvester told viewers Thompson had deemed the Rockstar title a Columbine simulator, a descriptor that remains synonymous with his perception of the game. Thompson's crusade didn't stop there either. In September of 2005, Rockstar postponed Bully past its October release to a nebulous 2006 launch. Protests and other controversies weren't the motivating factor, company spokesman Rodney Walker insisted. The delay was instead brought about by the creative process, as well as a commitment to delivering groundbreaking entertainment. Following the lengthy delay, much of the Bully-related drama took a hiatus. It returned in full force in August of 2006, however, once Rockstar unleashed the first trailer and unveiled an October 2006 release date for the PS2 version. In turn, the floodgates reopened with another Peaceaholics demonstration outside of Take-Two's office in Manhattan.
Is that my quality or theirs?
Activists denounced the project's impending arrival as an irresponsible move.
No, it's their
which they
quality.
feared would have grave repercussions.
It's on mine's on 4K.
Take-Two's renewed efforts eventually provoked the return of Jack Thompson.
That's their quality.
He brought with him a lawsuit.
Well, the quality of the video they got.
Copy to determine whether Bully might influence copycat violence in schools, with his ultimate goal being a ban on its release via Florida's nuisance laws. When questioned by Ars Technica about the lighthearted trailer, Thompson characterized it as a propaganda effort worthy of Joseph Goebbels or Doug Lowenstein. Thompson didn't alter his stance when, in Europe and other PAL regions, Bully received a new title, Canis Canem-edit, a Latin phrase that translates to dog eat dog. He and fellow activists were not moved by the ESRB's T for Teen rating either, nor was Thompson willing to concede after a Florida judge issued an order for a review copy, then later ruled that Bully featured no more violence than what children saw on TV. But the lawyer was forced to yield amid a contempt of court charge filed by Take-Two, which led to further legal disputes before ending in an April 2007 settlement. The agreement saw both parties drop their respective lawsuits, effectively ending Thompson's fruitless crusade.
Hey, I saw you sucking up to Crabble Snitch.
What? Shut up.
Screw you, new kid. This is what we do to teachers' pets around here.
You better not. Ow! Come here, you dick. Hopkins, you're pathetic. Fascinating.
Oh, I hated this. I hated the science class in this.
Plenty had been said about Bully before it hit store shelves. Much of the noise proved to be unwarranted when reviews arrived in the fall of 2006. As opposed to a Columbine simulator, critics and players were met with a charming experience unlike anything Rockstar had previously produced. Most considered Jimmy Hopkins a likable character, relatable even, similar to the kind of kid many people probably knew in high school. Thanks to Jimmy and the backdrop of Bulworth Academy, as well as its diverse cast of characters, many critics argued Rockstar Vancouver excelled in delivering a package that reflected the general annoyance of being a teenager. This excellence was underscored by an incredible attention to detail, pronounced in the environments, gameplay, and vast selection of minigames.
You look like you throw like a girl.
Though gameplay overall felt smoother in comparison to earlier Grand Theft Auto entries, critics and players alike agreed the controls were rather clunky. On the other hand, opinions were mixed on Bully's linearity. Some enjoyed the clear-cut narrative, Others would have preferred more player agency, especially in terms of the cliques Jimmy could join. This lack of choice additionally factored into hollow dating sequences. Bully's praise-laden reviews didn't halt the controversy, despite its minimal inclusion of vices such as foul language, alcohol, and drug use. Its release actually ushered in new points of contention due to a kiss Jimmy could share with another boy. Trouble sparked once more on the eve of Bully Scholarship Edition's launch.
I forgot you could do that.
Xbox 360 in 2008. Yet again, Rockstar found itself having to wade through the murky waters of activists and political figures, hurling false accusations about the content. None of the backlash kept developers from at least attempting to pursue a sequel. Late in 2019, anonymous sources reportedly familiar with Rockstar's operations told Video Games Chronicle that studio co-founder Dan Houser and a small group penned a script for Bully 2. The crew allegedly tackled the concept in 2008. Apparently, the script opened with Jimmy's stepfather's house as its setting. A separate source claimed Houser and company could never pin down a full arc for Jimmy, though there were supposedly talks of another tale centered around either high school or college. Bully 2 never came to fruition, but another sequel project cropped up between the releases of Red Dead Redemption and GTA 5. According to VGC sources, Rockstar New England spearheaded a build of the game that remained in production for 12 to 18 months. Though the New England studio created a playable slice using Rockstar's Rage engine, further attempts at progress eventually fizzled out. Rumors concerning Bully 2 resurface every so often, and fans are eager to jump at any nugget of information, no matter how insubstantial. The eagerness for another installment certainly seems justified, given that only a select few interactive experiences have managed to faithfully depict teen drama in a high school setting. Plus,
What's that, Life is Strange? I still haven't played Life is Strange. Maybe I'm going to get into that one day.
The adults who played them are presently older, wiser. They've settled down. Not to mention, there's a new generation of gamers completely unaware of Bully's existence. As each demographic matured, so too did video games. If Rockstar, with its now masterful storytelling, were to take another trek through the hallowed halls of Bulworth Academy, what narrative might the studio tell that can ring true across multiple generations? Hopefully, we'll one day find out.
Interesting.
Thank you for watching our video.
You're welcome. All right, let's get to Mass Effect. I am going to play that game one day. I just don't know when. All right, it's going to load up. Give me a couple of seconds. It's going to hit this screen here, then put it on that screen over there. I wish I could show you guys it. They won't put it on that screen, so I can't show you. Oh, wait, hold on. I can do this for you guys, though. I gotta wait for it to fully load up. And then you guys can get it. It's looking for the game because the game hasn't loaded up yet. Oh, here we go. All right. Why can't I control this? Well, that's not what I meant by control. Or that. Hold on, my controller is not reading my controller. Controller. Hold on. Now I can't hear anything. Interesting. If it's not one thing, it's another. Hold on. Why can't I hear the game? All right. 1 second. I got to mute all this. Hold on. Either the controller doesn't work or the sound doesn't work. So I got the sound to work. Now I got to get the controller to work. 1 second. Again? All I did was switch over. All right, this is annoying. Yo, I finally got everything working. All I did was switch over so I could turn on everything, and it just messed up again. Uh, Hold on. Now the sound don't want to work. Hold on. So you kind of hear it there. But then here it doesn't work. All right, so we're going to try it one more time. Just one more time. See, look, now you hear it. You know what it is? My USB port is mad sensitive. So like the slightest little flick will make it jump over to like restart the whole thing. I'm trying to find a workaround for that. I might need to move my like mixer a little closer and that'll help a little bit. But anyway, let me get it so you guys can see it. There. Finally. Okay, let's go. Up on my screen, it's a little come see, come saw. Okay, all right, there you go. I was trying to get rid of the taskbar. All right, what did I have to do? I missed a day and I forget what I had to do. No, we got a bunch of stuff to do in the Citadel. All right, so I know I'm a Spectre now.
Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Okay. All right, so we gotta do a lot of these. The signal seems to be coming from the wards access corridor. All right, let's go to the wards. How do I get, where's the...
Let all races herald the glory of the enkindlers who raised them all with light.
Oh, there it is.
Where there was only darkness, the enkindlers gave light.
Let's go to the markets. Hey, I'm in the markets. There's Chorbin.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
The truth. I want answers. No more lies. Go with the truth.
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorvin.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
Quit
Oh,
stalling.
answers?
Your friend Jalid told us about you.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
Not yet. Data? Enough.
No, but you're gonna tell me. everything.
You boys can go.
Yo, he's ready to go at it.
My plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
How so? Go on. Data. I'm assuming that's how you said it with the D, the capital D and the capital A. Data. Data.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the keepers?
So? I'm not sure I follow. That's it?
What's so special about that?
The keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
And Jalid, there's more to this.
That doesn't explain why you're trying to kill your partner.
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
What? I see.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
No more. All right. Sure.
I'm not breaking regulations for you or your research. Return what you stole, or I'll have you arrested.
All right. You don't need to ask twice. Well then, no more scanning. I promise. Of course, Jalid still has the initial data, and I doubt he's planning to return it.
Don't worry. Get moving. He won't get away.
I'll deal with Jalid.
So long, Commander.
Damn, we got a lot of Paragon for that. We the good guys. Talk to Jalid. Hold on, let's go to Cora's Den. Let's see what I'm missing over here. We'll talk to Jalid in a second. Oh, we got 2 missions over here. Hold on. Oh, that's how we getting down? You see this, Rex?
Dancers are highly respected among my people, but I get the feeling these women are not held in high esteem.
Hey, I want a chair. Yeah. Okay. That's sitting forward? You're sitting like a goddamn sim character. Well, this is a EA game. All right. Okay, gotta talk to you.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
Okay, this will be quick. Make time now. This the girl's sister that we was looking for the other day.
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
I'm trying to help. Fine, forget it. Don't be stupid. Actually, this is a side quest, so I'm moving out. Fine, forget it. It has to be trying to help or don't be stupid. Okay.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These
I
people are
don't want the
dangerous.
side quest to end.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Tough girl.
What do I do now? Okay.
I got business here, but not with you.
Not now. Watch the show.
Commander. What do you want?
Problems? Shiara sent me.
I'm here on Shaira's behalf.
Oh, Shaira.
Lies are hurting her.
Good. The lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
This is the great Turian General. How did your kind ever defeat us?
I may be drunk, Krogan, but you're ugly. Tomorrow I'll be sober. Unless you have a cure for this ache in my gut. Go away.
I can help. Is it worth it? You're pathetic.
I think I can see why you're upset, but spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Oh, we got one of these. We got to choose one of these now. Straighten up, get a grip.
Never let the enemy see your weakness. You know that, General.
Enemies? The one place I always felt at peace was with her. But now, so you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
It's better than sitting on your ass all day.
Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort, even if she won't have me back.
Glad to hear it. Good. Finally.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right, I'll go to her after I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
Goddamn right. Hold
What
on.
do you want me to do?
It's a side quest.
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why would he think such a thing?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
Why me?
Why can't you tell him yourself?
Well, the last time he saw me, I was disparaging his ancestors and shouting his secrets in public. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Who am I taking it to? Where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Oh, I chose the dark path and then nothing happened. Okay, whatever. I gotta go to the embassy before I go back to her. Hold on. Okay. Oh, one table. Throw something in here. Harkin.
Go away. Let me drink. Go away. Let me drink.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What the hell was that about?
I guess we'd better go find out.
Oh, we got a new mission. Rita's sister. Okay. I don't know where we're going. I guess CSEC is the closest. So we'll go do CSEC. Hey, Keeper. We're not quite at CSEC yet. CSEC's over there, but let me talk to this lady first.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
All right. I found some discs and with these help and no. Now, when I beat Fisk, I did find some discs. But it's just a case of, should I give it to her or not? I promised I give her anything I found, but that doesn't mean I have to keep my promise.
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
Oh, All right, we got to do this one. We don't, anytime these red or blue here, we got to go. I can offer more or you owe me more.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Hey, look at all that experience. Look at all that money. Okay. All right, so C-Sec is down here. He flirting. He the ladies' man. We're almost there. With your slow ass hustle.
You Quarians messed up the whole galaxy when you let the Geth break free. Do your people ever talk about it?
Do the Krogan talk about starting a foolish war that resulted in the Turians sterilizing your people?
Damn.
All the time.
Well, at least he's honest. Tally with the shots. Pew, pew, pew. All right, now where was I? I'm supposed to meet somebody in C-Sec. Actually, two people over here. The dude who sent me to go take out, what's his name? Him? Here go Jalid. Let's talk to him real quick.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I'm afraid so. Yes, of course. Why are you staring at him like that? He gonna get it.
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You lied to us about the Keeper data.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm turning you in. You're in trouble. You idiot.
This is serious, Jalid. You could spend the rest of your life locked up.
But I can't. What will happen to the data when I'm gone? Who will carry on our research?
Too late, Volus. You had your chance.
But this data could be used to unravel all the secrets of the Keepers. Think what we could learn about the Citadel.
Go on. Explain. I don't care. So it could unravel it, but you still committed a crime to do it. So
tell me more about this data.
Well, it's still very preliminary, but our initial scans suggest the Keepers are as old as the Citadel itself. We might learn how the Citadel was built, or why the Keepers always rearrange things. The possibilities are limitless.
uh-oh, we gotta do one of these. Then do it legally. Take it back.
Return the data or I'll have you arrested. Right here, right now.
All right, I will. I'll take it back to work and continue developing it there. Thank you for not turning me in. I'll make the most of this second chance, I promise you.
Fine. Good. Whatever.
Have a nice day, Jalid.
Commander? Would you be interested in helping me study the Keepers?
I think that's the side quests.
What do you need me to do?
Just take this scanner. Every time you see a Keeper, scan it.
I already did that.
Whenever you get a unique scan, I'll reimburse you. That's it. Good luck, and so long.
I already did that. Oh well. Got some renegade for it, I guess. Wait, what did I say? Description skill too low. Well, mine is, but not hers.
Huddle up. Position.
Come over here. Can you do this? That's trash. You can't do it? Alright, whatever.
Detective Chelik, come into my office. I want to discuss this in private. No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
Sorry. Wait, sorry? What? Careful. Refreshing.
Excuse me?
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were trying to help her.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Is it worth it? I saw that. Get her out.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
As part of the job. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
You don't need her. Or maybe you don't need her. Maybe I'm giving the wrong type of tone for that. Or pathetic. Again, whenever it's one of these color options, we always choose that.
You're a smart guy, Chelik. Figure out another way.
I do have several contingencies. She's just my option A. I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Core's den, no strings attached. But that still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
I got two trophies. You unlock a Krogan ally, Corian ally. Those trophies are kind of late, but whatever.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
I'll persuade
No.
Jax.
Oh, okay.
You tip Jax off.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Hey, we got a little bit of goodness. Is there anything else I want to do? Rita's sister is safe. Oh, our good guy meter about to go into the third bar. I need that, I might need that bad guy meter to go up a level so I can get intimidate to go a little higher. But so it's completely up to y'all. So if y'all want just straight good guy from here on out, I accept it. Straight bad guy, I accept it. Straight middleman, I accept it. You guys choose. I'm just here for the ride. And make only time I jump in is if it's a recruitment thing or if it's a side quest. Mm.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Yeah, of course. Maybe. Now remember, just as a heads up, we're undercover. If you want to blow the cover, I'm with y'all.
Do you have the X mods?
Show them the merchandise. That looks about right. Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
You're under arrest. Sure. I don't think so.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
I think we did good. Hold on, let me see something. I'll do it over here. Oh yeah, we gotta go to CSEC. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
That's the news I gave her. Or the info I gave her. She's gonna do a news story on it. That's nice that they still keep you up to speed with like different missions and stuff that's going on. Like you beat one mission and it can impact like the news that gets reported.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Keeping tabs on me? Of course. It's DK. Thank you for the like. Much appreciated on Threads.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it. You've earned some payment for your work. I appreciate your help. Shows a lot of integrity. You didn't need to do anything after I let Jenna go. Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Hey, look at our Paragon. We got so much. Phasic rounds? Is that what that is? I don't know about that. With the negative 30% damage, I don't know about that one. Ooh, this recoil damper? I need that for the shotgun. I don't know what shotgun I got, but definitely need that recoil damper. I don't like that kick. Well, stimulant pack. Okay. Okay. What else I gotta do? Oh yeah, I gotta go to the embassy. The ward's access corridor. Where is that at? I know it's in the wards, but where's the access corridor? Let's go to Flux. All right, this is where I found it. I don't know what the ward's access corridor is, though. Is it over here somewhere? Maybe it's this way. I don't want to go to Prestidium.
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Commander Shepard, I didn't see you come in.
You need some help? You in trouble again? What's going on?
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
Just tell me what's going on.
I'm picking this option.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they're blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
I'll help you or I'll make the delivery. I'm not doing not my problem. I'm not turning down any side quests if I can avoid it.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him, but won't they expose my past?
Trust me, I'll be careful. Not when I'm done with them. Do, 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 do.
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Hey, Commander Shepard. Good to see you again. Anything you need?
I have to go.
Right. You're
I thought you
probably
were gonna give
real
me
busy.
something.
Well, see you around, Commander.
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
I think I'll be going.
As you say, Earth Clan. Good day to you.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
Let's see.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies?
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Moorland.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moreland. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
Her secret stays buried. Or I bury you.
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Some of the prices went down on this. I think it's because of my renegade. All right. Hold up, where is this mission? No, not that one. The signal tracking. The ward's access corridor. On.
Go away. Let me drink it.
I don't think anything back there. Oh. I think I know how to get the flux. Where's the, well, first of all, let me take this back to the doctor.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
The clerk said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
What about your captain?
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
Yeah. All right, let me go to Flux. Whoa. Oh no. What happened?
Yeah, what is it?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Dorian didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
And yet here you are, cheater.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor. Only as an experiment.
It still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency, nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
What's in this for me?
Keep your winnings. That should be payment enough, I think.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly, nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
Why don't you just sell the device then?
What? No. This device is archaic. It uses brute force to achieve its goal. Besides, you saw how easily it was detected. My system, when it's complete, will be far more efficient and completely undetectable.
I'll help you out.
I suppose I could let you try it. Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
Wait a minute.
What did you hear exactly?
More rumors about strange metal creatures with real AI, no doubt.
Yes, but there's more.
Yeah, there always is.
I heard they had some connection to the rogue Spectre.
Not this again.
Why is that so hard to believe?
Whatever you say. Just don't expect us to believe it too.
Hey there, welcome to Flex. I'll be right over.
I don't want to play the low stakes. I want to play the high stakes.
Don't often see someone getting as lucky as you.
All right, one more.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
And yet, you seem less than pleased.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Oh, better that than her being dead, right? Jesus.
Commander, thanks again for all your help.
I'm very ungrateful. Well, should I have got her clipped?
Hey, good to see another human in here.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
I'm getting to it.
Well, don't wait forever.
Oh, I need 5. Okay. I think that's 5.
So, did you record 5 wounds with the device yet?
I'm getting...
Well, don't wait forever.
Your luck seems unnatural, human.
All right, he getting suspicious.
So, did you record 5 wounds with the device yet?
I'm getting to it.
Well, don't wait forever.
Oh, God. I lost count, so I just got a matter of fact. Now, if I get thrown out, I'll just restart it.
So, did you record 5 wounds with the device yet?
Here you go. I hope it's what you're looking for.
Excellent indeed. This will provide me with invaluable data. You enjoy those winnings. I'm gonna get the system completed.
Hey. Get down with your bad self. Upper wards, rapid transit. Oh, the ward's access is over here. Ah.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Oh, that's a new quest. You know, a lot of side quests.
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
It's good. Busy, though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in from the wards.
Yeah, it's the busiest station on the Citadel. You'll never get bored.
I guess not, but you could still use a few more men.
That's why we brought you here.
Sure, but there's still way more complaints than the officers can handle.
That's just life near the wards, kid. You'll get used to it.
Looks like they bounced their signal off a relay. I'll trace the new signal.
Anything else while I'm down here? Financial district and a Presidium. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Apparently I've been down here before? Okay. Alright, anyway.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another Profile in Courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more Profiles in Courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Okay, now there was something I think I was supposed to do here. No, not Avena. Alright, we got one from the bank. We're not going to the consort chambers yet. I want to go here first. We'll go here, then the financial district, and then here, the financial district, and then what's her name? The seduction lady. Oh. Where's the captain? Might be back on the ship.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
You are mistaken. See this here if you don't believe us.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
The Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Jeez.
Apologetic. Do not listen to my Volus compatriot. It was a good thing you did, regardless of your intentions.
Alright. So I'm guessing I don't have to see the consort now? Oh no, I still got to. Alright. So we're not gonna do that yet. We're gonna go to the bank. Oh, there it is. Zippity doo dah bang.
Another relay. Whoever it is, they're somewhere on the Presidium.
Greetings, Earth Clan. I believe congratulations are in order, Commander Shepard. You are the first human to join the Spectres, yes?
It's a great honor.
One you are no doubt ready for. A word of warning, though. There are many eyes watching you now, Commander. Some of them want to see you fail. I, however, wish you only success. Perform well and you bring the Earth Clan one step closer to joining the Council. And if they let your people in, maybe there is hope for my own species one day, yes?
I should go.
I ain't look over his shoulder like that.
Commander.
Where's that signal coming from?
I'll see if I can find out where those stolen credits are going.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
What?
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a program or a VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
How can you say that to this thing? You know it will turn on us.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
There's no way you could get explosives onto the Presidian.
Not raw explosives, no. But I did obtain technical systems that, when overstressed, will explode quite effectively. If you attempt to leave or attack me, I assure you that the explosion will kill you.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
What's this? Why you turn around?
I could use a snack. Think there's any fish out in that lake?
My people used to have an embassy here, but after we created the Geth, we were no longer welcome.
Squad.
An artificial intelligence is a self-aware computing system capable of learning and independent decision-making. Creation of a conscious AI requires adaptive code, a slow, expensive education, and a specialized quantum computer called a blue box. An AI cannot be transmitted across a communication channel or computer network. Without its blue box, an AI is no more than data files. Loading these files into a new blue box will create a new personality, as variations in the quantum hardware and runtime results create unpredictable variations. The Geth serve as a cautionary tale against the dangers of rogue AI, and in Citadel space, they are technically illegal. Advocacy groups argue, however, that an AI is a living, conscious entity, deserving the same rights as organics. They argue that continued use of the term artificial is institutionalized racism on the part of organic life. The term synthetic is considered the politically correct alternative.
We're going to get to this point. This is sad. We are going to get to this point. I don't know if, you know, I'll be among the living by the time that happens, but it's going to happen. All right, are we done the missions here? All right. Oh, there we are.
Spectre?
Oh, wait a minute.
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures, but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Huh. Okay. All right, now I gotta see the consort. They all should die, and I hope they burn in hell. Let's see.
Septimus has sent word. Apparently, he sought the consort's forgiveness.
Everybody wants the consort's forgiveness.
It
sounds strange, but I simply felt called.
That's not strange. Many of us have felt the same calling, though you are the first of your kind to respond to it.
Really? I hadn't seen any other humans working here, but I didn't want to ask.
Is that
You are just the first of many to come. It's only a matter of time now that your species is spreading its wings.
Oh, they do? Oh, it says excellent on my end. I hope that's not on me. It's really high tonight on my end, and I don't see any frame drops. But that's Cree Summer doing that attendant's voice. I know her voice anywhere. She got a very distinct voice. There's certain voice actors, her, Steve Bloom. Oh, it's you? Goddamn tech gremlins.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
I can't spend gratitude.
I would not dream of letting you go without payment. I do not make a habit of incurring debts. These credits will cover your expenses. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone, but it gives you strength. That strength is what kept you alive when everyone around you was dying. You alone survived. You will continue to survive. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
Thanks, I guess.
Close your eyes and relax, Commander.
What's this? Are we naked? Are we naked? What is this? Why I ain't got no clothes on? Oh, whoa, whoa, we're in the tubie? Okay. Did I clap some Ansari cheeks?
In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on.
I think I just clapped some
And now I
Ansari
must
cheeks.
ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard.
Oh, I got
They will give
Renegade.
you strength.
I need some Paragon. I think I do. Oh no, my Renegade going up just nice. Mission complete? All right, I need to see like what's up with this fan. Them tentacles gonna drive him wild. You know, I never seen him like expand that. Like it never like extends out. I haven't seen it anyway. But maybe I just didn't pick the right options in my initial playthrough. Hold on. Okay. So I can't do the fan yet. What's the main missions? Docking bay, C-sec. All right. I want to at least do one of those like side quests.
Hello again. The consort is very pleased with everything that you have done for her.
Any chance I can move up on her client list? I did help her out.
Yeah, she is grateful for your assistance. However, you have already been rewarded for helping her. The client list is a separate matter, and her schedule is completely booked for the next several months.
I think I'm done here.
Of course. Come back anytime.
Trash. I want. He helped himself. All right, let's see. I guess I go to C-sec. Toot it and boot it. Toot it and boot it. All right, just a docking
In
bay.
entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Okay.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Okay.
Yes, Commander?
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to know about the mission you were on together all those years ago.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian.
Archivist.
He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Why'd you get
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Oh, wait.
I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city, mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
So why are people talking like he's still alive?
It's not common knowledge. Military's keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay.
After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies.
I picked the wrong one.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skillian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skillian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space.
They added this as a fun fact. They added the Batarians as a DLC for the first Mass Effect, so they weren't a part of the initial story, but they're added in for DLC. And I think they become a more prominent character in the sequel. I don't remember. They're definitely added for DLC.
Pharos is a habitable world in the Attic.
Wait, I already did that one.
There are between 2 and 400 billion stars in the galaxy, and less than 1% of them have ever been visited or had their systems properly surveyed. Humanity's early expansion into the Attican Traverse was haphazard, a desperate race to claim habitable planets where populations can be economically settled. Ignored in the wake of this land grab were thousands of less hospitable worlds, each potentially rich with industrial resources. The wealth of entire solar systems lies untapped, waiting for corporate survey teams or independent pioneers to discover and exploit them. However, this is not an easy task. In addition to the environmental hazards, the fact that uncharted worlds are largely ignored makes them popular bases for criminals, revolutionaries, cults, and others who wish to remain unnoticed by galactic society.
Okay. All right. We're not leaving yet. How'd I never do this?
A mass accelerator propels a solid metal slug using precisely controlled electromagnetic attraction and repulsion. The slug is designed to squash or shatter on impact, increasing the energy it transfers to the target. If this were not the case, it would simply punch a hole right through, doing minimal damage. Accelerator design was revolutionized by Element Zero. A slug lightened by a mass effect field can be accelerated to greater speeds, permitting projectile velocities that were previously unattainable. If accelerated to a high enough velocity, a simple paint chip can impact with the same destructive force as a nuclear weapon.
Damn.
However, mass accelerators produce recoil equal to their impact energy. This is mitigated somewhat by the mass effect fields that rounds are suspended within. But weapon recoil is still the prime limiting factor on slug velocity.
Okay. Oh, I thought I could hit that.
So tell me, who'd win in a fight between you and Shepard?
Do Krogan size up everyone for a fight, even friends and allies?
Yes.
Let's see. Hold on, I ain't saving it. I saved about an hour ago. All right, I need to go to the Citadel Tower. Come back here. We'll do one side quest and then call it a night. What are you saying hump for? What you discover?
300 years ago, the Geth drove my people into exile. We asked the Council to wipe the synthetics out, but they ignored our pleas.
Oh.
If they'd listened, we wouldn't be here now. I've always wondered if the Turians released the genophage on their own, or if the Council secretly encouraged them.
Maybe we'll find out one day. Wait, I'm too high up. I just realized that.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander, any luck finding my recon group?
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
You should have mentioned this earlier, Admiral.
Baines is already dead. It's too late for him. I'm only concerned about my team. Someone has to find them. Please, Shepard, I'm counting on you.
Well, it's a good thing I got that information before I go do what I gotta do. All right. Now let me go do what I gotta do. I would never use these Citadel rapid transit things because the loading sucks so bad. But now the loading is like seconds, so it's nothing. But man, if you see me play the PS3 version, every time something loads, like anytime I get on here or something like that, good 45 seconds to a minute.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Oh, I thought I was gonna show them.
Captain Anderson survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow.
Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
This is the most important mission any of us have ever been on.
The fate of an entire galaxy is at stake. We will stop Saren, no matter what the cost.
Well said, Commander. The captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Heroic. There's one thing I have to do while I'm on the Normandy. I have to sort Ashley's weapons, put as many as I can on look at Garrus down here. Well, hold on. Ashley down here too. All right, hold on. Where your locker at? I'll let you keep that. No, you got to get one of these though. Get the storm. The edge. Come get this Kessler. And actually, that was the armor you been had, so that was your default armor. I'm gonna let you keep that. Where's Rex? All right. You already got that. You already got that too. Hold up. Before I talk to any of you guys, I want to talk to.
Looking for supplies?
Damn, I forgot the stuff I was supposed to do.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
What was the edge 2? No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. This Stinger seemed to be the best one I got. Spectre Master Gear. Oh yeah, that should be great if I can afford it. If I can't. Ooh, I could buy that now. I might buy that Omni tool. I'm gonna buy that Omni tool. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. Okay. All right. Now let me talk to Tally first before anybody else. Where is Tally anyway? Oh, there she is. What's this guy?
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Hey!
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Nice.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I learned so much.
Faster. Larger warships are generally classified in one of four. Faster-than-light drives use element zero cores to reduce the mass of the ship, allowing higher rates of acceleration. This effectively raises the speed of light within the mass effect field, allowing high-speed travel with negligible relativistic time dilation effects. Starships still require conventional thrusters, chemical rockets, commercial fusion torch, economy ion engine, or military anti-proton drive, in addition to the FTL drive core. With only a core, a ship has no motive power. The amount of EZO and power required for a drive increases exponentially to the mass being moved and the degree it is being lightened. Very massive ships, or very high speeds, are prohibitively expensive. If the field collapses while the ship is moving at faster than light speed, the effects are catastrophic. The ship is snapped back to sublight velocity, the enormous excess energy shed in the form of lethal Cherenkov radiation.
Damn, so we're gonna be cooked.
Larger warships are generally classified in one of four weights. Frigates are small, fast ships used for scouting and screening of larger vessels. Frigates often operate in wolf pack flotillas. Cruisers are middleweight combatants, faster than dreadnoughts and more heavily armed than frigates. Cruisers are the standard patrol unit and often lead frigate flotillas. Dreadnoughts are kilometer-long capital ships mounting heavy, long-range firepower. They are only deployed for the most vital missions. Carriers are dreadnought-sized vessels that also carry large numbers of fighters. Smaller vessels are almost exclusively used in a support role to the warships during combat. Fighters are one-man craft used to perform close-range attacks on enemy ships. Interceptors are one-man craft optimized for destroying opposing fighters.
Nice.
The Normandy is a prototype starship developed by the Human Systems Alliance with the assistance of the Citadel Council. It is optimized for scouting and reconnaissance missions in unstable regions using state-of-the-art stealth technology. For most ships, the heat generated through standard operations is easily detectable against the absolute zero background of space. The Normandy, however, is able to temporarily sink this heat within the hull. Combined with refrigeration of the exterior hull, the ship can travel undetected for hours or drift passively for days of covert observation. This is not without risk. The stored heat must eventually be radiated, or it will build to levels capable of cooking the crew alive. Another component of the stealth system is the Normandy's revolutionary Tantalus drive, a mass effect core twice the standard size. The Tantalus drive generates mass concentrations that the Normandy falls into, allowing it to move without the use of heat-emitting thrusters. Bio?
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly.
Mostly.
We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What happened? Oh, my controller died. Damn it. Hold on.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed.
At least that didn't happen in battle. That would have sucked.
In cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Damn. I like that. I like the way that government run a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile.
I'm curious to know what the 4 times were, though.
Their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
I get it. It's kind of like, well, I watched Naruto. It's kind of like Pain, the Six Pains, where it's like they're in vicinity, they can be cameras for each other. So even when you got the edge on one, he can see it from 5 other different perspectives, so he can protect that one that's getting attacked. That's what I'm guessing.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in
Because it's a robot, that's why.
dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
I don't like any of these answers, so I guess y'all can choose. I'm not mad at the Quarians for taking the initiative here. But I also understand that the Geth did defend themselves. And y'all made them smarter than they appeared, but...
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exiled, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I'm not gonna put serves you right.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
I'm Team Quarian with this.
We leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new
They just made a mistake.
It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Okay.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I think that's it. Hey, Kyle, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Round of applause to Kyle. Oh, we got a lot to learn, man. Which I will get through all of this tomorrow. So I got to read all this Quarian, the first 3 Quarian things tomorrow. I was going to do a side quest tonight. I'm not doing a side quest tonight. We'll hold off on that tomorrow. I will talk, all that talking with her, while necessary, wore me out. Hey, Rex is here too. All right. Okay. Let's talk to Garrus, and then I'm done for the night.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with a Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
I don't know how to answer this either. It's not that bad. You shouldn't complain. True. On one hand, they do got rules to follow, and they the yellow tape they can't cross, but at the same time, it's like that's your duty to be an upstanding, protect and serve and all that.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape.
Red tape. I said yellow tape.
Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
That depends. Whatever. Sounds good to me.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Okay. All right, I said I was done. We'll talk to Ashley. We got to talk to Ashley, Rex, and Kaden tomorrow. And then we do our first mission. I always have to talk to them before I do a big mission and then after we come back from the mission. Like when we're on the Normandy. What happened? Oh, okay. I didn't know what happened there. Hold on 1 second. Exit. Hey. So we're gonna continue more of this tomorrow. we'll finally actually explore space and do some side quests and stuff. Do some mining, do some side questing. Hopefully we won't die, because I'm a warrior. A lot of side questing we got to do out in space before we start doing our main missions. We got 3 main missions to do. We're going to do some side questing first. We unlocked a few trophies tonight, too. Let me see. What's these trophies over here? Became a Spectre. Find all primary alien races. Oh, that's the Archivist. Find all primary alien, council races, extinct races, non-council races, codex entries. So I get trophy for unlocking the codex entries too. So that's a good thing that I'm learning all this now. It's a reason. Not that we're going after all the trophies, but you know, it's nice to try to get some on the way. Anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna play for you guys tomorrow. Maybe a Kendra G thing. I might do a Kendra G video tomorrow. Then we'll get into some more Mass Effect. So, please follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at It's Really Lynx, all one word, just like it says at the top. Follow me on Facebook.com/It's Really Lynx TV, Streamlabs.com/It's Really Lynx for the donations, as well as Cash App. I'm on TikTok, Threads, YouTube, especially the YouTube. I'm trying to get a custom URL. I can only get it with you guys' help. Please like, follow, share, subscribe, retweet, donate, all that good stuff. Titillate, send to the algorithm if you will. Also on kick.com/It's Really Lynx. So, gonna go unwind for the night. Till then, stay safe, cherish your loved ones, all that good stuff. And I will see you all later. Okay? Take care now. Bye-bye then.